Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I gonna teach you and show you how to make the traditional Bedouin coffee from the scratch. So what we need is this is called mihmase. We use it to roast the coffee. And this is niger, we call it niger, to crush the coffee, to grind it. And here we call it ibrik, to boil the coffee, and this one dalle, to serve the coffee. So we start from roasting the coffee. First we need this and this one in top. We need to warm it well first. So we need a bit of coffee, as you can see, some coffee, green coffee. We put on here and remove it so it doesn't get burned. It takes some time, so you need to be patient. And when we are doing our coffee in the desert, always we have a lot of time, we enjoy it. So you need to do it very carefully, especially roasting it, because you don't want it to get burned and you don't want it to be too dark, because we roast it light roasting. I think it takes around maybe from 5 to 10 minutes roasting the coffee. And Bedouin coffee is very traditional and very important tradition for us, and it's the way, like, we show the guest that he's very welcome. And if you visit Bedouins and they start doing the coffee for you, roasting the coffee, that means they take it serious, that you are guests and they want to take care of you well. So they start making for you first the traditional Bedouin coffee. So sometimes you need to take it away from the fire. You don't put it all the time in the fire, what we call the mihmase, and you keep moving it like this, so to make sure it doesn't get burned. The first thing happens, like when it's getting ready, the leaves will come off. So it's very simple ingredients. You just need green coffee and cardamom. But sometimes we add more things like za'afaran and even more things. But you can make it just with green coffee and cardamom. This is the most important ingredients. So as I told you, not always to keep it in the fire always. Sometimes you need to take it away and keep moving it so it doesn't get burned. Because the color we want, we call it like shagra, which means blonde in English, but yeah, we call it shagra. And you will see like how I will at the end how the color gonna be. So the reason why we make our coffee from the scratch, because as a Bedouin you live in the middle of the desert, and it's very hard to get coffee around, only green coffee. So when you go to the town, sometimes Bedouins go each month, each 2 months to the town. So this is why we need green coffee, because green coffee will stay good for a long time with you in the desert. And you just take what you want, a little bit what you want to roast, and then roast it, and you can make it, and then the taste is gonna be very fresh. Fresh taste, amazing taste. Because if you have it roasted, it won't stay for long. Maybe 1 or 2 days, and then I don't think it's gonna be that good. And now, as you can see, this is the color where we think it's ready, but we don't make it too dark. But you know, it always depends on you how you like it, but we like it always more like light color like this, and this is perfect for us. So now the coffee is ready. We move to the next step, but first we put this in the fire. This is water. It's almost like full, and now I want it to boil. It's cold water, so I want to put fire under until it's boiling. And during this time I can grind the coffee. We put the coffee down here, and I like to put it from a little bit further up so the leaves can fly when the coffee is falling down. Now we need to wait a few minutes when the coffee cools down, because to crush it when it's still hot, it's not easy, but when it's more cool, it's much easier to grind it. So we wait just a few minutes. So now, as you can see, start grind it. So at the beginning we use the big part, this one, to crush it when it's, you know, still the coffee it's big. But later when it broke to small pieces, it's better to use the other side, this one. And always when we making our coffee, there is part when we grind it, we ring it like this, and there is someone respond. This is invitation for the neighbors to come over and drink coffee. Allah hayya! So as you can see now, it's almost done, but we want now to change to this, the smaller one, and it will reach the bottom easily. So it will make it more, more fine. It's a little bit of work, so take time. So as you can see, when it arrived to this level, that means it is ready, and now we wait for the water to boil. And yes, sorry I didn't introduce my cousin Hajis. This is my cousin Hajis, and I am Muhammad, just so you know again. يعطيك العافية. الله يعافيك. علومك. الله يعافيك. Hajis, he made us some tea with some Bedouin herbs. We like it when it's more dark, so we like it to, how we call it, steep. So we wait a few minutes for the tea also. So now, as you can see, the water, it's boiling. It's very hot, so I need something. To hold it, I have tissue. It's better to take it away from the fire when you put the coffee. Now you need to bring it near the fire, but make sure it doesn't overboil it. See, if you leave it in the fire, it will be, all the coffee will come off. So you need to make sure first you boil it a little bit until all the coffee comes down, and then you can leave it on the fire. So now we want to put it straight on the coals. So I remove this. Always you need to make sure that the coffee don't overboil, because it needs at least maybe around 5 minutes when it starts boiling well. But always medium fire, not too much fire. I would boil it around 15 minutes, not too much. But yeah, I think it's also depend on how much you roast it. Some people even like it more light roasting, and yeah, so I think 15 to 20 minutes it will be perfect. So now I think it's boiled well, so I'm gonna take it away from the fire and the coals and let it rest for around 2 minutes. And during this time I will be preparing the cardamom. So now the cardamom we don't need much, we just need tiny bit, but I like it a bit more sometimes. So like this will be enough, but just a bit more. So as you can see, it's next step is the cardamom, and now crushing the cardamom. Some people even put half of this, but I like more cardamom. I think it's makes the taste more special. As I told you, you can cover with your hand and crush the cardamom so it doesn't fly out. So as you can see here, it's halfway. Some people like to crush it all the way, but me, I like to keep it like this. So now the cardamom is ready, and here is the dalle, what we serve on. So why I put it for the ibrik, why I put it with the coffee to rest a little bit, so all the big pieces can go down at the bottom, and then I have only more coffee with the water, and the big pieces will be down. So it's kind of filter. When you leave it for a few minutes, it will be filtered. Also we have another filter, which is this one at the beginning of the dalle, is from wood, but it should be from type of wood that doesn't catch the taste in the coffee. So this piece we put it here, like in this one here, and this will make sure the cardamom doesn't go into the cup. So you make sure it's the right amount of filtering it. So push it a little bit down, and I think it's perfect. Now the next step is to add the cardamom inside the dalle. So now cardamom, and we let it just wait 1 moment to make sure all the coffee went down here, and then we will pour on top of the cardamom. So now after I made sure it's set it's good. Now the next step is to pour the coffee in top of the cardamom. So you can do it slowly and you can smell the coffee and the cardamom. Amazing smell. And we like to move it up a little bit so the guests can smell the coffee and the cardamom. And as you can see, the cardamom is on top with the coffee. So the final step will be to put the dalle in top of the coals and to make it boil just one time, and to watch it to make sure it doesn't overboil. To see it when it's boiled just one time, then you need to take it away a little bit further from the coals and leave it also to sit. So I will put more woods on the fire. And also now when we are waiting, I can explain you a little bit about the coffee cup. So as you can see, it have many decorations. Sometimes it's, it's smaller or bigger and different decoration. This is, we call it finjal. So when we serve the coffee, now it's almost boiling. So when we serve the coffee, we don't serve the full cup. We actually serve like almost like a quarter the cup, because a traditional Bedouin coffee, like when you serve your guests as a Bedouin, so when you have like guests coming to your place and you serve them Bedouin coffee, everyone will drink the welcome cup. So the first cup, we call it the guest cup. And so because we call it the guest cup, because everyone will start drinking it. The second cup, it will be the sword cup, or the how you call it, or the warrior cup. That's mean if you drink the second cup of coffee, if we had okay, it's boiling. So boiling. Now it's ready. So also same what I did before. Now I let it sit for few minutes away from the fire. Everything goes down, all good. Then I start serving it. So as I told you, the warrior cup. If you drink the second cup, we visit the Bedouins and you drink the second cup, that's mean if they went to war, or like other let's say warriors attack us, you will be fighting with us because you had the second cup. And this is like some of the meaning about it. The third cup will be the cave, we call it cave cup, and it's like the mood cup, so we have it for mood. So the first cup is for guest, the second cup warrior or sword, the third cup is the mood cup. So yes, that's it. And now, as I told you, we're gonna wait a little bit until the coffee is ready to serve. And you need to hold the kettle. Of course, you need something to hold it if it's too hot. And you hold the kettle with the left hand and the cups with the right hand. So I'm gonna start serving. As I told you, we serve just quarter the cup, and we always serve it standing, is a respect of the guest. We never serve the coffee sitting, only if really close friends and they don't want you to stand up and they tell you to sit down. they insist, so you can serve it sitting. So now I'm gonna show you how we. Also, there is another rule. Always we start from the right side, from your right. So from the right, I go to the left. And normally, if there is older people in the left and the younger people, they want to respect them, they will pass the coffee to them. They will tell you serve them first and serve us after. So in respect of the older people, we do this sometime. But here, Hajis is younger than Yusuf, so we're gonna start from the right.
كيفك والله؟
الله حياك.
علوم بلادكم اخباركم؟
والله على
يا رب قهوة
تقهوى
عندك قهوة يا رجل
عندك
قهوة يا
ما
رجل
جات والله.
تقهوى يا رجل
والله عندي.
عشت
تعيش. ابو حسين تعيش. سلمت.
عشت الحب
لا ما عليك.
تريح يا
حد
رجل
الله.
تريح يا رجل
لا والله.
ركبة ونص
لا ابدا.
ريح يا رجل
لا تقهوى براحتكم.
تعجلنا في القهوة
لا والله بالله انك تقهوى على راحتك.
تقهوى
اي والله. ابدا.
شنو بديك عال فنجال والله بزده
الله يسلمك يا ابو محمد.
عشت
سلم يمينه. فنجان تاعي.
انا اشهد عمار ان شاء الله
بوجود.
عمار ان شاء الله يوم
بوجودك يا ابو محمد.
عشت
تعيش. عاش غاليك. Also my friends, I forgot to tell you also another rule about the Bedouin coffee. So if you serve the guests coffee and he didn't drink it right away and he put his cup down, that's mean he come to talk about something serious and he won't drink your coffee unless this thing happen. So it's very serious. If there is a Bedouin man, you serve him coffee, he don't drink it, he will put it down, and that's mean he want to ask about something. So immediately you say like yes, let us know what you want and you are very welcome, something like that. So yes, because always when we serve the Bedouin coffee, we never put the cup down because we will be drink it and we drink it fast, and you know, like quarter the cup, maybe it will take you 4 or 5 sips and then it's done. Then you give back the cup to the man who served you. If you just give back the cup just like that, just giving him back the cup, that's mean you want more coffee. If you shake your cup like this, that's mean you are done, you don't need any more coffee. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next video with a new traditional, you know, Bedouin, about our life, about Bedouin people. مع السلامة. It's mean peace be with you. Salam.
سلام.